Rory, can you do more tutorials / teaching things like this and even spotting characteristics to do with dieting, etc.? Thanks, love your videos, mate. So us as YouTubers, we're the ones normally putting out the clickbait kind of content, you know, with crazy thumbnails and crazy titles, but saying something like, thanks, love your videos, mate, to me, that's kind of you unlocking the Uno flip card and giving the clickbait back to me, because how can I not respond to this now? What is good, guys? Today's topic, we're going to go into over dieting, which is where this comment came from. It was a video of me talking about over dieting. It was actually just showing the visuals between when I do a cut that goes well and when I do a cut which I didn't do too well because I over dieted. So it's just the visuals between the two. But first off, we've got to get into what even is over dieting, because a lot of people are going to see this image and say, well, yeah, Rory, you're pretty lean, you're ripped. You know, how do you do that? But to me, this is a bad look because I lost a load of muscle trying to get to this. So that is pretty much what over dieting is. Essentially, it's just when you sacrifice a load of muscle to get rid of the body fat, but that is totally unnecessary. You don't have to sacrifice any muscle when getting rid of body fat. That generally means something's going wrong with the diet plan. In actual fact, it's the reason why I get most of my coaching clients. They come to me because they want to maintain as much muscle as possible while doing a cut, or even grow new muscle tissue while cutting. That's pretty much the vast majority of everyone that I coach. So just teaching about over dieting, the first step is to just make everyone aware that this is a possibility. Just blindly following diet plans and just trying to focus on the scales and losing body weight is probably what's going to end up the reason why you're going to end up over dieting and sort of sacrificing that muscle mass. Now, making blanket statements about diets are normally pretty tough because everyone does respond quite differently to the same diet plan. So if I give one person diet plan A and another person diet plan A, they can have completely different results. One person can gain weight, one person can lose weight. So blanket statements on diet plans is a tough one, just bear that in mind. But there are some pretty good, I'm trying to think of a specific word to use here, but it's just disappeared out of my brain. So I'm just going to say the phrase telltale signs. There's some telltale signs that you are over dieting and that you can actually catch early enough before you start burning through your muscle. So here are the telltale signs. First up is rapid weight loss. So ignore the people on social media saying, you know, you can lose 20 pounds in 2 weeks and, you know, you're going to get shredded. So that is huge for losing loads of muscle mass. You're going to lose all kinds of bodily tissue doing that. So yes, you're going to lose a little bit of fat, you're going to lose a little bit of muscle, you're going to lose probably a load of water weight, but that's also terribly unhealthy for you. Even the pro bodybuilders, yes, they can lose like 5 pounds a week and it's very easy for them. They're also, you know, near 300 pounds, if not over 300 pounds. So try not to compare yourself to them, because if you think about it, it's losing a certain amount of percent. So I would say somewhere between 0.5% to 1% of your total body mass lost per week. So if you're a 200-pound guy, then, you know, 1 to 2 pounds a week is spot on. That's a good place to be in to preserve as much muscle tissue as possible and not just, you know, just tank your calories and be in a huge deficit, because that is what's going to cause eventual muscle loss. But at the same time, don't freak out if you all of a sudden drop like 5 pounds in the first couple weeks of starting a new diet plan, because a lot of the time you're going to find that just clearing up your diet and getting a clean diet, getting rid of all of the junk food, is just going to get rid of your water weight. So your water retention is going to drop off, and that's where most of the weight you'll see on the scales is going to go. So it's going to be water retention. So don't freak out at the start of the diet plan thinking, oh no, I'm going to over diet. Play it out, give it another couple of weeks. If you're still getting rapid weight loss, then yes, you probably have restricted the calories too much, so put some more calories back in, or you're doing too much cardio, one or the other. So rapid weight loss being the first one. The second one is getting weaker and weaker in the gym. Yes, of course, inevitably, if you are getting into single-digit body fat, you may experience some weakness, you know, around maybe sub 8%. Some people don't even get it till sub 6%, but still, if you are getting a detriment performance in the gym due to your diet plan, you are going to be over dieting. That is a big sign that you are not getting adequate nutrition to actually recover from the workouts, that your muscle sort of breakdown in the gym isn't recovering in time to actually get, you know, muscle growth. You're going to have muscle loss, which is going to make me highlight the point that when you come to design your diet plan, you should be designing it all around your performance in the gym. So have your carbs pre-workout and post-workout so your recovery is optimal and your energy is optimal, so you're not going to be experiencing that weakness. Also, it can come down to cardio. If you're on the stair mill for an hour in the morning and then go try to train legs later on, you're going to be weaker. And guess what? Over time, that weakness is going to lead to, again, muscle loss, because you're not providing the body the same stimulus that grew the muscle. So when you've reduced the stimulus, your body's going to start getting rid of that muscle mass because you're in a calorie deficit. It doesn't need to hold on to it. It's going to just start literally just burning it off. So weaker muscles will mean muscle loss. So do everything you can around your cardio and around your diet plan to be as energetic and as strong as possible when you go to train in the gym. Guys, if you found this video helpful, I'd really appreciate if you just hit the like button. It helps massively with the algorithm. Leave a comment, and if you're not already following and you found this video helpful, please go ahead and subscribe.